Hi everyone, today I've got to get to the spark plugs and the internal part of the engine so I can line up the fan belts and everything inside the engine compartment. So I have to get the wheel off, and this is how I do it. This is how I break them loose. Rolling again. Let's go from over here. Okay. Alright, so what I do is I carry this in the side box, and these two actually go together when this didn't get bent from the heat. But I put these two together and then I put it on a 3/4 inch breaker bar, and I'm able to break the lugs loose. And once I do that, that's the real hard part. So I want to get each one loose and go from there. Okay, so you get the lug nuts off, and then you take this stainless steel rim off, stainless steel wheel cover off. Then you just roll it out so you don't have to take the weight of the tire. And you know, these tires 19.5, they're heavy, man. And I use a crowbar to put it back in. So I get back here on this. Okay, so under here I have my hydraulics, and they're my hydraulic levelers for leveling up my motorhome, and they're great if you have a flat tire on the road. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to put this tire back, and they're pretty heavy, they're pretty big. This is a 19-inch tire, and I try never to try and actually lift them. I make leverage work for me. So what I'll do is I'll roll this into place and try and get the holes lined up as best I can. And you just have to kind of work it in there. Get it as close as you can. There's a lot of holes in here, so you know, it makes it a lot easier. And then I use a crowbar, and the crowbar helps me get the holes lined up. So, you know, I don't want to act like a goofball, but these tires are pretty heavy. You don't want to get your fingers pinched. Okay? So you just keep working it. You don't want to have this thing too high, because if you do, you're never going to get this thing back in. I mean, it's a lot of weight. Unless you're a tire guy, of course. I'm just an RV guy. We're pretty close right now. Just have to stick this crowbar in here. I hope we're high enough, because we're up as high as we can go. What you can also do is you can dig the stones out a little bit. And you can rotate that a little bit if you have to. And try and rotate the tire. See? Once you get to that point, then you're in good shape. Now with this one, which is really good, is this stainless steel hubcap is bolted on so you don't lose it. So the only thing you have to do here is find your stem, put this back over your stem, and line up your holes. That. Make sure you get your stem in the middle. Then the next thing on this one is this has a plate a steel plate to hold it in place. That steel plate just goes anywhere, just as long as the holes get covered up. And then this decorative plate is over the top of that. And you got to get these two little tabs lined up. Okay? So everything has to go. You gotta get these little tabs lined up like that. And everything has to go on top of those studs. Okay. So you just get these started a little bit. Much as you can, the top ones. Started. She's just drawing it right in there from the top ones. Draw it right in. More on here. Okay. Alright, so we get those lugs on there, and we're going to tighten these down hand tight, as tight as we can get them, without breaking them, of course. And now with a lot of torque, and then we're going to lower it down on the weight of the tire, and then we're going to tighten them all the way around, so they're good and tight. Okay, and that's pretty much it, except for this one has these decorative lug nut covers, and they just slide on the top here. So if you want to take them off, you just pull them off. Sometimes they're a little hard to get off. Just take a little pair of pliers or something without scratching them. But these will keep these all nice and clean. So when you take it apart, it makes it that much easier. Okay, that's pretty much it. It's been fun. This is Gene, your captain, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona, and happy trails.